Hey guys, welcome on into a brand new stream. Today it is Tuesday, the 18th of June, and you know what that means? It means we're back on F1 2011 after a one-day break. And F1 2011, our form has suddenly turned around. We installed a new mod, didn't we, in Turkey, which was the last race, which meant that AIs were actually crashing, and it was nice. We saw some retirements, and we finished in 14th place. It was good. Now we're off to Spain today. And just before we get into it, look at this. I'm a bit confused by this, right? Oh, you can't see it because my face is in the way. Never mind. Let me just hide my face a second. Hold on. Okay, you see in the bottom left, it says objective status. Practice qualifying race, yeah? Why have we failed all the practice objectives? I'm sure we did all the practice objectives. Did we not? Apparently we failed them all. We passed the race objective, of course, in Turkey. We've passed the qualifying objective every single time. But practice objective, I thought we did it. Unless the practice objective is something different. What I thought the practice objective was finishing the R&D objective. And we've done that for both China and Turkey. Unless it's just not saving for some reason, because I'm retiring from the session. Not sure how it works. But we'll figure that one out at some point, I'm sure. Get my face back. There we go. If anybody wants to add me as a friend on Steam, I've just spiced up my profile a bit. I had no friends on Steam, so if you want to add me, just add me. It's cool. It's cool. We could be friends. Hey, Clay. Massa edge. Oh, God. Here we go again. Massa edges Hamilton. Out Hamilton. Ferrari were celebrating last night as Felipe Massa edged Lewis Hamilton at Istanbul. Felipe Massa was said to be very pleased with edging Hamilton. So he's going to look to build on that result at Catalonia. Okay. Early powers past clock. It's the same thing every single... Virgin... Oh, God, I keep saying it so loud. Virgin leaves Istanbul having seen their driver James Early finish ahead of teammate Glock. In such a competitive sport where no driver wants to give an inch... Are you saying I give an inch? What's going on? This cross-garage victory will not have gone unnoticed. Yeah, whatever. I don't know how to turn off the notifications on screen as well. So that's just gonna keep going all day. People adding me as friends. Okay. I didn't even welcome everybody into the stream. Welcome everybody to a brand new James Early stream. The Early and Glock fanfics. We got Massa and Hamilton, Early and Glock. That's 4. That's a fatal 4-way. That's one more than the triple threat. Will you be killed if you try and friend me? No. Oh, Satent, go away. I need to figure out how to turn those off. Then everybody's going to be messaging me. Tell Satent, go away. There's obviously an option to turn them off. I don't know where to turn them. Enable the Steam overlay while in game. Yeah, that's fine. But how do I turn off the chat? Remember my open chat? No, what? That's filtering. How do you disable things in game, like notifications? Is that even a thing? Gotta be a thing. I used to have that on my old computer. Interface. Does anybody want to like search it up? How to turn off how to turn off notifications on Steam? I might actually have to Google it, honestly. I'm gonna have to Google it. Hold on. How to turn off Steam notifications. The Steam settings, notifications, toggle off, show toast. What? Toggle off, show toast. There. The hell? Click Steam. Settings. Notifications. Ah. Right. Show notification toasts. What the frick is a toast? When I'm not in game. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. I think I've done it. We're okay. Show the toast. There is no... Oh my god, I've broken the game. What's going on? Oh no, what have I done? I think I broke... Why does it look like this? Shift tab. It's okay. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, Benny, you just reminded me. I don't even have my setup for today. I need to find my setup. But we can't go to the Spanish Grand Prix circuit without an F1 2011 setup. Can we? That'd just be nonsense. That'd be ludicrous. F1 2011. Spain. Yes, here we go. I stick that there so I can read it. What is toast? Toast is burnt bread. It can be burnt bread. Anything can be toasted, really. You could have a human-sized toaster and you yourself could be toasted. You think the AI is OP at Barcelona, so be prepared. You're doubting my abilities. Do you not know how good I am? You toast me. No, you don't toast me. No. Not what you do. So I'm a cannibal. No, I never suggested I'm eating anybody. I'm just saying you can toast somebody if you had a human-sized toaster. Frost jump scare. Toast is bread but crunchy for some reason. It's not to be explained. We did get 2 stop goes yesterday. That wasn't my fault though. That was the race director being stupid. So a bonfire. Yes. A bonfire is a human-sized toaster. You reviewed me on Steam. I don't even know what that means. What do you mean you reviewed me on Steam? When you were little, you called the Jerez track as Sergio track. Nice. Lauda was toasted all in capital letters. Oh, he was like... He wasn't fully toasted, though. Okay, we're getting sidetracked, guys. Welcome to Spain. We do not have any R&D objectives today. Jaden, no, I'm not even entertaining that idea. I'll ignore that. We're going to go this. We're going to go standard brake size. We'll go 1 and 6. Welcome, Aaron. Nice to see ya. We're going to go 1, 1, 9, 4. We're only 4 stiffness at the rear. We do not have the stiffest rear, but that's okay. Yeah, cool. What else we got? Alignment. What about engine? Yeah, that's fine. Alignment. Minus 340. Minus 140. Done. Save. Save. I love you. 9 stiff is still too high for... This is a friendly space. This YouTube stream. Someone's been looking up setups. We always do, mate. Yeah, I've got it on one screen. Just a random setup I found. How do I know these numbers of settings? I'm reading it on another screen. God, that car is beautiful. Typhon willingly admits the beauty in a Virgin. Marussia Virgin racing car is what I meant to say. Let's go to track. Let's see what this car's like. See what we got. got to work with today. I'm beautiful as well. Thanks. Thank you very much. Is JC Josh Cassar? No. JC is not Josh Cassar. Well, JC is Josh Cassar, but JC in the chat is not Josh Cassar. Ugh, it's this layout. There's a launch pad bump on the exit of turn 5. I will stay clear of that. I don't plan on taking flights today. We've already done that once this season. You're predicting a P15 in quali. Okay. What wheel am I using? A Logitech G29. I have been toying with the idea of upgrading. It's either, if I upgrade and I go for something other than a Logitech G29, I want it to be a really cool setup. I'd spend loads of money on it. I need to save money, so I'm not going to do that. Maybe next year. I was nowhere near the track there. This is going to be difficult. The types of corners we've got here makes it real difficult with the handling model. Because when you turn, there's a delay. It's like the driver takes longer to turn the wheel than I do. It's like he's not a trained athlete. That is slow. Modern F1 cars go more than 10 seconds faster than that. It's not even like input delay, Dom. It's like the slight movements. It's fine. There's no delay. Why am I on primes? We're just on primes. It's just a just something called a practice session, rats. That's why you use 90 degrees. That's the most messed up thing I've ever heard. You using 90-degree wheel rotation. That should be illegal. If I used somebody else's sim rig and it was on 90-degree wheel rotation, I'd rip the sim rig apart. I'd set fire to the house. As long as it's not my house, of course. We're second. Second fastest. 2 seconds behind the rest there. Who cares about this? We'll go to qualifying. Oh, I didn't even check the emails, did I? Did not even check my emails before going into this weekend.
That's the end of the practice session.
Damn it. Is my mouse still on top of my Divinity Original Sin board game? Not anymore, Benny, no. I have my full desk back here. I've had this desk back for a couple months now. How about 340 degrees? That's okay. 340 is fine. I think anything is acceptable between, let's say, 220 and 400. Anything between there is acceptable. For an F1 car thing. Early full send into T1, then up to Senna P15. Get in there. Can you ask me a question? What if I said no? Of course you can ask me a question. There's no guarantee I'll answer it, but you can ask it. Finished 19th or above here, guys, in qualifying. No rain today. You run 210, you're not acceptable. No, you're not. If I was the FIA and you came to me and said, I've got 210 degrees wheel rotation, I'd think you need to apply for special permission to race. How did I get the right cars on the grid for my Streamline series as you're just getting 35 cars in 1990? Well, F1 Challenge is a fascinating game. Will I make videos out of these streams? I don't think so. I'll make a season summary video after each season. Back to your question. In F1 Challenge, you have lots of files and folders. In the main directory, game directory, you have season data. You go into season data, and in season data, there'll be a season GDB file, which inside will have a series name. Let's say for you 1990. Let's just say it's F1 1990. Then you go into season data, you go to vehicles, go to a vehicle, go to their VEH file, and they'll have a series line, which will say F1 1990, which means that car is assigned to that series. So say if you've got 39 cars, but only 32 drivers in a session, it'll cut off 7 random drivers, yeah? What you want to do is manually go to those cars that you don't want and remove the series line from their VEH file. And there, suddenly, you can have all the very specific cars you need in a session. There you go.
We should consider getting out there and doing a few
You controlled the game with a real car using 900 degrees. My God. Show us your folder. My folder? You can't see my folder. Is there a compressed version of VB mod? No. VB mod, the download speed is limited. So what you have to do is download about 10 parts at a time. Because they get limited at 300 kilobits per second, I think. So if you've got bandwidth to download even 3 megasecond, you could download 10 at a time. Right, we are messing about here, guys. We need to get on with this. He says. You have to use 1200 degrees for transit van racing. You did transit van racing? How many seasons of Streamline are there going to be? In an ideal world, Streamline will never end. So, however long it takes until I die is how many seasons there'll be. Feeling good. Feeling good. Barricado's done a 21.4. Wow, okay. We went, what, 6 seconds slower than that in practice? So until tomorrow. Are you threatening me with death? It's gone into neutral gear. DRS enabled as we start our first flying lap. There's traffic. It's a Ferrari. It's Massa. Turn across his car. Buemi's done a 20.1. That's crazy. I'm off the track. I'm on a lap, Massa. Go away. How did I not get P19 in Turkey? Drivers retired from the race.
Okay, you need to come in before you run out of fuel. Pit within 2 laps.
Don't think it's going to be a Q2 appearance today, guys. We can definitely go faster than this. But it's only, what, 22.7? Thank you, Jose. Webber? I thought Massa was behind me. Oh, I'm down by 2/10. We'll stick at it. Am I using the crash mod today? Yeah, we'll just keep it. It's good. The crash mod. You mean the damage mod? I've gone straight off. I got distracted by Webber. I'm into the gravel. Okay, cool. You're a big fan of Mansell growing up? I've never been a
Currently
Mansell
lot of
fan.
cars out on track. We might need to wait for a gap.
Will I ever finish the F1 2010 Robert Kubica season? What? Next, you're going to ask, James, when's part 4 of your F1 2017 driver career mode? Just not happening. Why didn't I use DRS? I did use DRS. We've got 2 Jose's in the chat. This is a great day. What's more likely to happen? A top 5 finish this year or Glock finishing ahead of me? I'd say Glock finishing ahead of me, maybe?
Some quick lap times are being posted. Looks like the track's getting faster.
Will Virgin develop KERS? Let's ask. Will you develop KERS? He just ignores me. When is Streamline 95 Part 2? There was already a Streamline 95 Part 2. I think there was 2 races. So you want to know when Part 3 is out. Say Jose in German. Okay, Jose in German. What do you mean in German? I don't know German. You thought I only did Australia? No, we did Brazil as well. I think Brazil was the opening round, and then we did Australia, or the other way around. Hamilton's done a 19.6. Surprisingly, that's not actually too far in front of me.
But you're losing a little time in
I'm only
sections 2 and
5
3.
tenths behind Maldonado. So Buemi was just very fast. He's 4th for some reason. Hello, Glock. What's more likely, new F1 2010 Kubica part or a win this season?
Okay, we're in the drop zone. We need you to push for a top 17 place or we're out of Q1.
Not sure. Who scored? I was watching back. I had these old videos called... There was a series called Race Week where I just reviewed real Formula 1 in the 2021 season. I only did it for the first 2 races. But I was watching them and I thought, I quite like that. I might bring that back. But we are already halfway through a season, so... There we go. Come on, man.
We've moved into 18th place, 18th position on the grid.
Why is all the traffic behind me? Brilliant. Well, that's... Okay, back to the pits. No, Ben, it's not even on the same computer. F1 2017 Career Part 4 technically will arrive when we reach 2017. I need to use a new third set of tyres. Okay, we might get 1 run here. Press the throttle harder on the straight. I will try my best. I'll focus. I'm going to focus up.
3 minutes to go.
Wow, my outlap was only 1 minute long. That's pretty good. And there's no cars around me on track. Yes! I cannot fail now. 21.2 is the target time, which is impossible. Okay. Let's see if I can get within a second. There we go. Okay. I am allergic to apexes yet again.
And we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap or that's qualifying over for us.
Oh gosh. That's ruined this lap. Yes, Kieran, I will be. There's so much pace in the car left, I just can't find it. You're watching on your local toilet. Nice. Hello, Carolines. Okay, we go again. It was technically an improvement. Technically an improvement. It was an improvement. I gotta stop using technically as a word. That's as bad as saying literally. That was literally an improvement. It was. It was just an improvement.
Just 30 seconds left in the session.
Yeah, that was nice. Missed the corner. Cut the corner. Extend the corner. All three. Down towards the line. Oh, it was close. It was close. Very close. I messed up the final sector. Second qualifying session, that was possible. It was possible. But we get 18th place. We're ahead of Alguersuari. It's a big old effort there, guys. But I think we can be proud of that. We can be proud of that. The first two sectors were really good. But I did mess up the final one. Hey, that's alright. Hello, Virgin. Welcome to the stream. And hello, Box. You're watching this whilst driving? Ah, nice. That's called multitasking. Some people would call it illegal. Still better than P19. Yeah, I can't fault that math. It's better. I could have been P16. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. In the end, I'm starting 18th. Only 3 seconds faster than Glock. Not good enough. Imagine I finish behind Glock this season. Like some freak result where I crash out and then the race sims and Glock gets like a point. No chance of rain. We have 66 laps and the objective is 17th or above. Is that higher than it usually is? 17th or above? Damn. They're expecting big things from me. Let's hope for some retirements. It's Fernando Alonso on pole at his home Grand Prix alongside three-time world champion Mark Webber. I'm just including the F1 2010 career mode things in these stats. So Webber is a three-time world champion in the Codemasters universe. That means I am a one-time world champion in 2009. Jenson Button and Hamilton, third and fourth for the McLaren drivers. Vettel starts fifth ahead of Massa, who won out in Turkey. Petrov starts seventh. Then it's Rosberg, Schumacher and Heidfeld, a trio of German drivers completing the top 10. Kobayashi and Perez, the two Saubers, on row 6. Buemi, who was very fast in qualifying 1, down in 13th place on the grid, followed by Maldonado, Barrichello, Di Resta, Suttil. Early! 18th. This is the year 2014 then. That'll be 2013. We did 2009. Then we did 2010. 2010, 2010. Now this is 2011. But it's technically... I'm saying technically again. It's either 2011 or it's 2013. You got a feeling there's going to be a big crash turn 1? Well, there's only one way to find out. And there's only one more thing to do. And that's go racing. The 2011 Spanish Grand Prix is next. What's the strategy? So 2-stop, starting on the options, going to the primes on lap 15, then pitting again for the primes on lap 40. Jamie, You should know this by now. I don't remember what I said 10 minutes after I said it. What other sports or motorsports am I into? I am into football. I work in football. I work in rugby as well. I like tennis. I like boxing. I like playing lots of sports, not necessarily watching them, such as badminton and table tennis. I like darts, which some might argue is not a sport. Motorsports, I'm not a huge fan of any other than F1, but I'll watch races here and there, you know. Thank you, Fernando. You're on pole position. Let's go, guys. Make sure to like the live stream. Otherwise, I'm going to stall on the grid. 50 likes, otherwise James Early stalls. I'm lying, of course. I'll drive away into the distance. No matter if you could dislike the video or the stream. I'd still drive.
All complete. We're ready.
I've 300 hours in FM 2012, and most of them, Parvisian, is... I'd leave the game running whilst I was at school and sim and get home and see, oh my god, what's happened? Why have we got a notification on the screen? I thought we turned them off, man. Oh, god damn it.
So we were mid-table last race, not bad. But
Here we are on the grid. The lights are on. 3, 4, and 5. And we are underway here for the Spanish Grand Prix. A long, long run down towards turn 1. I'll jump in the slipstream with Di Resta, who's all over the place. So we'll... Oh! He has to leave that room on the inside for me, surely. That scared me out of a move. As all the drivers filtering through turns 1 and 2. Big check up into turn 3. Almost crashing into the back of the Force India. Still in 18th place. Buemi all over the place. Sutil there for the taking. Is up the inside into turn 4 we go. Buemi almost turning straight across my car. He holds on to that position, does the Toro Rosso driver for now. Maybe on the run down to turn 4, 5, turn 5, not turn 4. I can go up the inside and take that place. 16th. Love that. No AI crashes yet. It's still early days. Some of the crashes in Turkey we didn't even see. We just saw that they retired. Why does the game look 100 times better than F1 2010? I think it looks a bit better. We are using a better camera angle, which I think does have an effect on the aesthetics of the game. The rest is all over the place. Let's get it into Rich Mix. And here we go. Somebody's on my outside. I don't know who that is. Oh, we're getting close. To the inside we go. Under braking. And we take yet another position. That's 15th. The rest should be in your bed. Okay. I first read that as Di Resta should be your dad. I don't know which is worse. This is the best Codemasters F1 game of the PS3 and Xbox 360 era. What makes it better than 2013, for example? It's completely fine to have the opinion, but you've got to back it up. Nothing, but you like it. Oh, fair enough. Track extending. It has Karthikeyan, 2013 doesn't. Now that is a strong point made. If a game doesn't have Karthikeyan in, is it actually worth playing? I don't think so. But then again, that means 2012 is probably better than 2011. It's still got Karthikeyan. DRS is now enabled. F1 2014 gets a lot of hate, and I don't know why. Sure, the cars aren't great, but that's F1 rather than the game's issue. What's wrong with F1 2014? It always gets so much hate. I've got loads of hours on that game. It was a downgrade on 2013, though. I'll admit that. This might be a controversial opinion to many people watching. I do not like the sound of V8 F1 cars on board.
Alonso, the fastest man on the track at the
Okay, that's a lie. I don't hate them, but I don't think, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. I think, it's okay. V10, God, I love them. V8, it was just a downgrade. I've divided the room. V8 was which era? 2006 to 2013. To me, F1 cars, they did still sound good in the V8 era, okay? That's the second best sounding era of Formula 1. I think they sounded really good through the 90s, through the 2000s, and then up towards the V6 era. Then they stopped sounding good. And before, like when I listen to 1980s F1 cars, I don't think, oh, that sounds great. I think, sounds like a car. Doesn't blow me away. I should punt off the rester. Sounds like a plan. Well, mate, you gonna get to the inside? I've just opened the door for him. Whatever engine the MX-5 has, that's what all the F1 cars need. That'll be a rotary, won't it? Sound became such an identity of Formula 1. I think that identity always just comes from the V10 and V8 era. I don't know what people were saying prior to that, because obviously I wasn't around. But surely prior to the 1990s, there were other motorsports that sounded similar to Formula 1, or even better than Formula 1. He's not losing half a second a lap to me. He's glued to the back of me. Why is the suspension so bouncy? That's just F1 2011 things. Can't really explain it. Fun fact, Alpine is a joke. Yeah, man. I agree. I didn't watch Formula 1 in the V10 era. I only started watching F1 in 2007. But I would say the V10 should sound so much better. Like, I enjoy the onboards of V10s. Like a BMW V10. Nice. Started watching F1 from 2003. Good first year to watch F1. As I started in 2007, and my first 2 years of watching, both championships were decided in almost equally dramatic fashion. I thought, oh my gosh, every season is going to be like this. And then 2009 came along, and it was the brilliant story of Brawn GP and Jenson Button, who was my favourite driver, winning. Incredible. 2010 comes along, and we're going into the final 2 races with 5 drivers still in the championship fight, and going into the final race with 4 drivers still in the championship fight. Amazing. Then 2011 comes along, and that's the first season I watched where it wasn't close. It was more just one side. 2012 though, what a bounce back. 7 different winners in the first 7 races. The championship battle going down to the wire in Brazil. Brilliant. Then it was 2013. Bit of a one-sided affair. Then it was 2014. There's one team in front of the others. It was still a championship decider, but it was just one team, which is insane. Then it was 2015, and then 2016, and 2017, and 18, and 19, and 20. And although some of those seasons were exciting, I'm going to be that guy. The cars just didn't sound the same. Oh my gosh. Oh my. I should have seen that one coming. We've lost half a wing. I'll replace that in the pit stop phase. He sped past me with an overspeed of about 30 miles per hour. And then he slammed on the brakes in the braking zone, which I should have expected. He brake checked me. Yeah, that's what I'll say over the radio. He brake checked me, man. And they'll check the data at the end of the race and see that he did in fact not brake check me. No, Jaden. I told Aaron not to do it. He was more than willing to. Nico hit me. Nico hit me. That's the funniest thing looking back on it though, right? You know, 2014, heated rivalry between Rosberg and Hamilton. They come to the Belgian Grand Prix, opening few laps. They're battling for first place. Hamilton overtakes... Oh, I'm going to lose position here.
Keep on him, he might make a mistake.
Damn it. Okay. See ya, De Resta. Hamilton overtakes Rosberg. Round the outside of... What's this corner called? Lecum or something? It's the slightest touch. Slightest touch. Rosberg, a little bit of damage. Hamilton, yeah, his race was pretty much ruined. But that it's so tame compared to what we saw in the future. Like, at the time, it felt like such a big deal. Oh my gosh, Nico hit me, ah! But then you look a few seasons later, and not just Rosberg and Hamilton, but Hamilton and Verstappen, 2021. It's just... 2014 was child's play, and then 2021... Just crazy. My favourite season. My favourite season I've watched. Honestly, it might be 2021. Say what you want. I know some people don't like it when drivers get elbows out. For some reason, people don't like that. I love it. You know when drivers go over the limit? I love it. Because it's drama. You know they're fighting with everything they've got to maintain a position or overtake or whatever. I love it. I love seeing the drama. I love seeing the incidents, the crashes. It just adds to the spectacle. And we had that so much in 2021. It would not have been the same if it was... It could have been Verstappen and Hamilton as teammates, but it wouldn't be the same because they're on the same team. It was the fact that after so much Mercedes dominance, Red Bull and Verstappen was taking the fight to Mercedes and Hamilton. It was a straight fight between two teams and two drivers. And they were the protagonists. But you've also got secondary characters, Perez and Bottas, doing what they can to help their teammates win. Well, Perez did a lot more than Bottas did. We're going wide. Just a great season. And say what you want about Abu Dhabi 2021. The season will be remembered a lot because of Abu Dhabi, sure. But for the whole championship, Abu Dhabi 2021 and the controversy just adds to the championship. Just makes it that much more interesting. Okay, cool. We've lost another position. Whoa, what you... They brake so early after they overtake you. Okay, we might need to box. A few laps earlier than planned. Yeah. Plan B. Plan 19. We're switching to plan 19. No, surely not. But he's still down a 2-stop, I think. In fact, the car doesn't actually feel that bad. But I am going to lose a position here to Alguersuari, it seems. He's on my inside. Nope, we're still ahead of him. Cool. No AI retirements yet. I'm going to stay out. Car doesn't feel that bad. "2015 was one of the seasons of all time, I agree. Featuring no championship battle. Rosberg just forgot to fight for the championship that year. Yeah, 2017 and 2018 were pretty good. Ferrari versus Mercedes. Vettel versus Hamilton. How's it going? Jeffrey, it's going well, thanks. If you mean me, how am I going? If you mean the race is still going okay. What's the score now, Clay? Did you know Max Verstappen got 2 4th-place finishes in 2015 in a Toro Rosso? But he didn't win in a Toro Rosso, did he? Sebastian Vettel? He did. HWSC, hello. The more I think about it, the more I realise how good Vettel's Monza win was. In the Toro Rosso, in wet conditions, in 2008. Ridiculous. Oh my god. There goes Alguersuari at his home Grand Prix. As he climbs up into the dizzy heights of 17th place. As the crowd goes... No, they don't even realise he's there. I bet half the people at this track right now, if I ask them, what do you think of Jaime Alguersuari? They'll say, who? Oh, the DJ? Not the DJ. The Formula 1 driver. He's Spanish. Am I not boxing? No. Damage doesn't feel bad. Raikkonen's the only driver to win a GP in the V6, V8 and V10 era. Yeah. Until Fernando Alonso, number 33. You just wait. Alonso Championship Challenge in 2020, whatever year. Oh, that's a dirty line through there. Fernando will never win again. You're the first person to go sit in a naughty corner today, as I'm going to finally fall down to 19th place. Don't cut in front of me under braking, please.
We're slightly down on where we expected to finish. Keep pushing.
Kvyat's podium for Toro Rosso. When was that? Was it 2019? No, 2020. No. When was it? Was it Germany 2019? Yeah. I remember. Did Verstappen win that? Was Stroll on the podium as well, or was that not that race? No, Vettel finished second, Verstappen first. Stroll did not get a podium. I think that was the result.
The pits are clear. Now's a good time to pit.
Do livery reviews after the race?
Looking at the data, you're faster than the car ahead in Sector 3. Sector 3.
Sector 3 is my bread and butter. It did take 13 laps, but we are finally down to 19th place. Matt 212 playing F1 24.
Coming to the pits at the end of this lap.
What's he doing? What do I think of Leclerc's old race engineer, Xavi? Good footballer. Probably went under the radar until later on in his career and was in Iniesta's shadow for most of it. A world-class footballer. Great vision. Always knew where the defenders were. We're boxing this lap, by the way, for our first stop. I do know. Yes, Ovas, I do. He didn't finish 2 points behind Schumacher, though. Wasn't it more than that? I thought he finished like 8 points behind Schumacher in 2003. Or was it actually 2 points? Or did he go into the final round 8 points behind? Was that it? Right. Pit stop. Oh, am I thinking of Montoya? Oops. Come on. Let's go. Into the pits we go. Thanks a lot for the friend request. Our first of 2 scheduled stops in this race. Oh yeah, Montero's podium in a Jordan. We've not seen a drive like that. Ever. It was incredible. We rejoin here in 19th place, obviously. Am I a lap down? Or did the other drivers in front pit as well?
The car's got a new set of prime tyres on. You only have to stop once now. One stop left.
Tyres need to get up to temperature, please.
Amy's 5 seconds ahead of you. Liuzzi has just entered the pit lane. Liuzzi is stopping now.
We need to save the race. How do you suggest we save the race? What do I need to do to save this race? Yeah, Aaron, he's a very sad man. I'm surprised he's still got a job. I'm waiting for the day for somebody who lives on Wikipedia like I do, but is a new Formula 1 fan, to try and argue on Twitter with somebody else and say that Karthikeyan was a good driver because he had a 4th place finish. It'd be great because they'd genuinely be unaware about the actual circumstances of it. They'd actually think, Karthikeyan, 4th place in the Jordan? Wow, that's amazing. You know, there's only 6 drivers, but yeah. It's like saying George Russell getting a podium in Williams. I mean, yeah, he got a podium for Williams, but they didn't race. He just got given the podium. Crazy to think that Russell almost got pole position there, the 2021 Belgian Grand Prix. And if he did, and the race would have been called off as it was, he would have won a race for Williams, his first ever Grand Prix victory, and he didn't even do the race. Kubica did beat George Russell in 2019, which just shows that Robert Kubica, even with one hand, is better than George Russell. Facts. Ooh. 843 days if I did one race a day. Calculate it, Benny. The average of, let's say, 2 races a week. How long would it take to do 3 seasons on all the games? 1 season on 2015, but 3 seasons on all the others. Because that will be a realistic number. Thing is, though, if they do continue to remove the games off Steam or off any other marketplace a year or 2 after it's released, I'm going to have to buy F124 before they do that. So I own it in case we do actually reach 24. Where's the wiki? Oh, what's the wiki? There is a James Early wiki. Pretty cool. You think we'll reach it in around 10 years? Yeah. Then we would have 10 more years worth of games to get through. On top of that. I'm set for life with this career mode, guys. My teammates at turn 3. I'm almost lapping my teammate on lap 19. Is there a James Early wiki? There is a James Early wiki. Which game has better handling, 24 or 22? I've not played 24, so I don't know. Yes, John. Yes, it is. Surprisingly, nobody's crashed yet. There is no James Late wiki yet. Georgia versus Turkey game of the tournament. And guess who didn't watch it? Me. Is there a Gary Brabham wiki? But he does have a Wikipedia page, so I suppose so. Oh my god. You know what I've just realised? You know, sometimes you do things subconsciously, you don't really realise until after you've done them. Gary Brabham, Barry Goodman. I've just realised subconsciously I created Barry Goodman and I've based him on Gary Brabham. And it's only just occurred to me. Wow.
You're keeping up with race pace. Keep pushing.
It's crazy. For those who don't know who Barry Goodman is, he's a created character in one of my YouTube series. And if you don't know who Gary Brabham is, you can Google it. Is Cristiano Ronaldo starting for Portugal? Yes. Wow. Okay. We're doing well to just hold on to Alguersuari right now. 7 seconds. When am I doing my next meet and breed? Not for a while, mate. Few months. Is James Early from Texas? Yes. Oh, Gary Brabham's in the chat as well. Aaron, you heard nothing. I'll gaslight you into believing you heard nothing. It was your imagination. Buemi's been passed by his teammate Alguersuari. $4,025 days. Holy smokes, 11 years. Wow. So by the time I'm 36 years old, we might be playing F1 24. That's extreme.
You're coming up on a group of slow-moving cars. Try to pass them.
Alright, we've got back markers. I have to get through. This race might be, yes, just me racing around on my own the whole race. We've still seen no safety cars in this game. It's crazy though. You could go a whole season or a whole career mode on this game without ever seeing a safety car. You'd go the whole way without realising there's a new feature in the game. Hashtag justice for Gary. Oh my gosh. You guys are... You challenge Gary Brabham to a boxing match. I'd love to see that. We're going to lap my teammate now. We cannot be saying... That's true. We cannot be saying this. I'm not saying anything. I'm just reading the chat. I don't condone any actions that you're taking. Get out of the way. Block. I almost said get out of the way, Gary. It's because it began with a G. This is obscenely boring. Can we have rain? Clearly my voice is not enough to entertain you. Glocky. Sounds like an offensive word. Am I playing on Steam? Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Massa's really going for it. He's just put in the best lap of the race so far.
Massa's really going for it. He's just set the fastest lap of the race. Who else is really going for it? I wonder.
Slower traffic ahead. Be careful.
I'm just encouraging you guys at this point. Get to get CD version of the game to play it. As long as it still works. I hate it where there's like, you can buy a CD, but the CD can only be used with one single code, so you can't resell the game. I'll tell you what though, best day ever. Well, it wasn't actually the best day ever. So, my friend wanted to play Forza Motorsport 3 online. So I had to go out and buy Forza Motorsport 3. So I bought it secondhand from a local game shop. I got home. I bought it for really cheap. It was like £4. Got home, opened it up, and there was 2 copies of Forza Motorsport 4 inside. So I went just to buy a copy of Forza Motorsport 3. Came out with 2 copies of the Forza Motorsport 4. And on the other side of the coin, a bad moment on the game selling front. There's these things called car boot sales. I don't know if they happen everywhere around the world. They happen here in the UK, where you put loads of stuff in your car and you go to a big field and you sell things, yeah? Just like a market, basically. Anyway, my mum was doing a car boot sale, so we're filling up the car with loads of stuff, and she kept asking me, do you want this game? No, I don't want that game. Do you want this game still? No, I don't want that. There was loads of PS2 games that I wasn't going to play anymore. And she asked me, do I want F1 2011? I had 2012 now, so I said, no, I don't need F1 2011. So she said she'd add it to the car boot sale. I went with her to this car boot sale, and I was sleeping in the car, which is, I was just bored, so I was sleeping. And when I woke up, I was told, oh, I sold that copy of F1 2012 you didn't want. No, F1 2012 is the new one. Did you sell it? And she said, yes, I sold it. I said, how much for? And she sold a game that was new for £35. She sold it for £5. The brand new F1 2012 game. Oh my gosh, couldn't believe it. Yeah. Wasn't the greatest of days. Somebody must have gone to that car boot sale and saw the brand new F1 2012 game for £5 and thought, oh my gosh, what a great deal that is. I got some funny stories with games related to my mum. When I got an Xbox 360, I got an Xbox 360 quite late in the console cycle. I was asked what game I wanted with it. I asked for a game called Fable 2, which is this role-playing game set in some sort of fantasy adventure land. Pretty cool.
Think that Tonio is due to
I've told this
stop
story
within the
before,
next
so
5
you might have heard this one. Christmas Day comes along, and I'm opening the present, which I knew was a game because it was in the shape of a game. And to my surprise, it was not Fable 2. My mum instead bought me Mafia 2, which is an 18 plus... I don't even know what Mafia 2 is, you know? Some story game where you're in the Mafia. So I asked, oh, that's strange. And she said, is that the one you asked for? I said, no, I was asking for Fable 2. And she said, oh, I searched up 2 on Amazon and bought the first one that came up. And I don't think she realised at the time that the number 2 meant it was a sequel in like a separate game series and not the same game. It's quite funny. Say hello to my mum. Okay. We're 12 seconds behind Buemi now. All that talking, I've just lost 5 seconds. How old was my mum? Probably at the time, maybe like early 50s. How was Cyberpunk last night? It was decent. I played it a bit earlier today as well. I remember trying to buy Dead Island, which is an 18 plus game, when I was 13. And I was confused when the cashier said, I can't sell you that. And I was like, I've got the money right here. Why can't you sell it me?
You're losing time to Buemi. Around a
It was because I was a child. Ah, blue flags, blue flags. Yeah, there's the leader. It's Mark Webber. Ooh, Webber in the lead. Is it getting boring being stuck at the back? No, not at all. I don't get bored by driving as a back marker. I love it. It's better than being at the front. Being at the front, you're like, oh, there's nothing in front of me. But being at the back, I think, yeah, I'm at the back right now, but I'm not going to be at the back forever. There's places to aim for. Like 18th place. Or 19th place. Your open tabs are the stream, list of F1 seasons, calculator, and Gary Brabham. That's great. Hello, Particled. In the very rare occasion that somebody might see me in real life, any of you ever seen me in real life? Obviously, I won't know who you are. Just shout Gary Brabham at me, and I'll just know that you were in this stream. I'm expecting in 15 years' time, where I've given up with YouTube and I'm, I don't know, bankrupt and living in a cardboard box. I want somebody to just scream Gary Brabham at me. That would be better than a hot meal. We're going to do a meet and greet next year. Can't do a meet and greet. How cringe would that be? What the hell are you going to do as a meet and greet? A James Early meet and greet? What are you going to do? We're standing in the field, people turn up. We'll meet and greet. Hello. I'll introduce myself as James, and you'll say, I know. And I'll say, of course you know. You're here for the James Early meet and greet. And then it'll start raining. Then somebody say, I travelled across the world to be here. And I'll say, nice. That's a waste of money, wasn't it? It's raining now. I'm going to go home. And then we'll all just go. And then it will never happen again, and nobody will ever speak about it.
Timo has just come into the pits.
Can you get a selfie? Maybe I do have a dream that somebody will ask for a selfie with me one day. Just one day. The closest I've got... Nobody's asked me for a selfie. The closest I've got is I was working in a warehouse last year, and a person that was on the training course with me said, I've seen you on a YouTube short. That's sick! Greatest day ever. As the HRT goes for the pits. Have any of you guys got selfies with famous people? Got blue flags. Go on, Massa. After you, sir. There's another one as well. Who's that? Hamilton! James Early needs groupies. Sure. Yeah.
Back up to speed. Wave blue conditions no longer apply.
I see Baumgartner up front. Yes, I did. He missed a golden opportunity to score. Some of the top speedway riders. Oh my god. You don't have selfies with anyone. I've taken about 3 selfies in my life. And I posted one on Twitter today. There's a picture of me and a cow. You met YouTuber Captain Sparkles? Wow. Didn't he stop doing YouTube now? I remember seeing a video, I think last year. The only pictures you have are of your dog. Nice. You got a photo with Bottas, that's pretty cool. You have a selfie with Gary Brabham when you were 9. As long as it was just a selfie.
Massa's really going for it. He's just put in the best lap of the race so far. The car ahead is pulling away from you at the rate of around 2 seconds a lap.
TT riders are easy to get selfies with. I was going to make a really dark joke about that, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to tell the joke. Most famous person you have a selfie with is your dad. So it's great for you, Satent. I have a reputation to uphold. I can't tell the joke. People will unsubscribe. You will never have a selfie with loser fraud, Milton. Mark, you're suggesting you're going to be in a position to get a selfie with him in the first place? people calling for me to tell the joke. You're showing your true personalities. In life, I used to be that type of person where, say if I was talking to somebody in real life and they said, have you seen... Oh, no, it doesn't matter. I'd be saying, yeah, it does matter. Go on, you can tell me. You can tell me. But now I just let it go. Let it slide. I don't need to know. For you guys, you're desperate.
Tell me the joke. Tell me the joke. Go on. Do it. Do it.
Just leave it. Let it rest. There'll be more jokes in the future. The time for that joke is gone now.
Really going for it. He's just put up a new fastest lap.
In a few days, I've gained 80 new subs. I did, Giovanni, yes. What's happened? I've got a puncture. Oh my gosh, I've got a puncture. I've got a puncture. I've got 2 punctures. I've got 2 punctures and no front wing. I've got 2 punctures and no front wing.
To the pits, we've lost the front wing. Telemetry's showing you've picked up a puncture on the rear right.
How have I got a rear right puncture? How does that even make any sense? Karma for what? Not telling the joke? Oh my god.
Raimi should be coming in to change his tyres within the next 4 laps.
I'll still be in 19th.
Okay, looks like you've picked up a puncture on the rear left.
What's he looks like I picked up the punch. Yeah, bro. I picked it up a minute ago. I got blue flags now.
Blue flag conditions. Let
I'm
the
off the
car
track.
immediately behind through. You're not racing him.
Damn, look at the sparks. Oh my gosh.
Webber's really going for it. He's just put up a new fastest lap.
I have 3 punctures, do I? I have 3 punctures. What?
Again, pit in this lap.
3 punctures.
Vettel's just posted.
I'm kind of disappointed it's not 4 at this stage. Oh god. Turning right is just not an option.
Behind you passed. He's not racing you for position.
They're unlapping themselves. Turning left's not too bad. Turning right, really difficult. I'll bring it into the pits anyway. Nice and steady, nice and slow. And speed, come on. We go for the primes, but they're not going to get to the end of the race. You got a selfie with Nick Heidfeld. I've seen Nick Heidfeld. Nick Heidfeld, I think, has signed my Brawn GP hat.
Exit now.
But I think I was too nervous to join the queue. It was the Formula E pre-season test, as I've rejoined in 19th place. In 2015, no, 2016, at Donington Park. And I was walking up and down not the paddock, but not the grid either. What's it called? The pit lane. I was with my friends, Dom and Taylor. And Taylor kept queuing up and getting people to sign my Brawn GP hat because I was too nervous. And he even got a selfie with Nick Heidfeld. I was too nervous to queue up. I could have spoke to Nick Heidfeld. I could have said, "Hello, quick Nick." That would have been great. So Joe, read the message again. See, Benny, I'm just speed reading. That's what you got to do, you know, as a live streamer. You got to read the message until you get the gist of the message, and just hope that they don't say anything on the end of it. No, Mark, actually, it did not. No. We're actually past half race distance. So there's some satisfaction in that. Nobody's retired from the... Let's have a look at the race director. Nobody's retired. Webber leads Alonso. Button in third. Massa, Hamilton, Vettel, Petrov, Schumacher, Rosberg, Heidfeld, the top 10. And nobody out of the race. Nothing's happened. Kind of rubbish, actually. Goodbye, Juan. Why is Vettel so bad? Don't ask me. Why is there a Ford Mondeo in the chat? Have you ever seen the movie Transformers? Or the cartoon? That is why Ford Mondeo is in the chat. Would I rather finish P19 or P19? It's tough. Maybe a controversial opinion here, but I'd rather finish P19. How many laps down are we? We're a lap 36 out of 66. Oh, how many laps down are we compared to the lead? 1, 2. Maybe 2 now, actually. Thought you meant how many laps down in the race. Thanks, Satent. Satent has gifted 1 James Early channel membership. And I wonder who was the lucky receiver. That sounds a bit weird. Lucky person to get the gifted sub. Who is it? Gizmo. Nice. Recipient, that's the one, not receiver. The lucky receiver. How to gift a sub to Gary Brabham. You don't want to do that. Half an hour to your national team plays. So your national team is either Portugal or whoever they're playing. Who's Portugal against? Ah, Czechia, okay. Gary Brabham has subs. Who here has subbed to the Gary Brabham channel? Be honest. Luke has gifted 1 James Early channel membership. Thank you very much. And who's got... JC has got it. Welcome to the pit crew, man. Where nothing really happens anymore, but still, at least your name's in green. Wish I could choose the colour of the names. You sub to him to sort him out. You'll do a face reveal at 100 subs. Oh gosh. Not that type of sub. Oh. Oh. Right. Where did the promo vid for channel memberships go? Maybe did I delete it? I'd need to make a new one. That was a couple years ago. Spain versus Italy on Thursday. Nice. Big match, that.
Blue flag conditions. Let the car immediately behind through.
Blue flags. Oh, never mind. No blue flags. Jack Brabham's in the chat? Okay, who's changed their account to Jack Brabham? He's ahead of Alonso. He's made it up into 3rd place. Oh no, never mind. He's 2 laps down. I'll let him through. Go on, mate. Hashtag James Early didn't do it. What have I done? Or what have I not done? James Early is guilty. Of what? You're scaring me now, guys. Oh my gosh, we got Frank Williams in the chat as well. Frank Williams back from the dead. How is he typing?
You've got a lead of around a minute over the next car.
Vettel's in 18th. Is Vettel out of the race? I think we've seen a retirement, guys. Vettel in 18th place. The only reason he's in that position is surely he's out of the race.
Racing you for position.
Hello, Lucas. Got more blue flags. Oh, I'm still in 19th for now. Karthikeyan making himself a nuisance. Please change the next season. What do you want me to change for the next season? Glock! Change team. Oh yeah, we definitely will. I can face one season of this. I can't face two. Oh, we're so quick. We're as fast as button. Look at me go. Never mind. Don't look at me go. Thanks, Dedge, for the friend request. Nick Heidfeld! And official BMW Sauber. And Ford. And Pastor Maldonado. And Jack Brabham. Oh, we don't care about Jack Brabham. Oh dear. Instant karma. Yeah, we're 18th place now. Vettel out of the race. First retirement of the day. Please add Jeremy Late next season to my career mode. Jeremy Late sounds like a long lost relative. Remember this little German bloke telling about your incident? Oh, yes. The 2007 Turkish Grand Prix, I remember.
You're not racing him.
Who has called themselves Senna15 on Steam and added me to their friends list? Can't believe you guys. Valentino Rossi? Okay. Nick Heidfeld, if you're going to lap me, I will crash you out of the race.
Now, Timo in the pit. You need to let the car behind you pass. He's not racing you for position.
I'm driving so fast. There is Palmer. Palmer is out. Go past, go past, go on. Accept your friend request. I'm in a race, Jaden. Corner cut. Oh my gosh. Buemi's right in front of me. Oh, he's a lap ahead, isn't he? That's a shame. Hello, Narain Karthikeyan. Welcome to the stream. Have I got another stop? We might have to stop again because our second stop was unscheduled. Hello, Diego.
Should give you a little more breathing space.
Oh my gosh, not Bandini. Team boss John Booth is in the chat as well. A large contrast between Bandini and Booth. You've updated your channel to your new nickname. Get in there. Gary15 has added me as a friend. Thing is though, you can't just make a new Steam account and add people. You guys are actually changing the names of your Steam accounts to fit this narrative. Vittoria's ordered Glock to crash. Don't think that would do anything for me. I'm a lap down. 2 laps down. I'll go onto my YouTube analytics after this and it'll say that I've gained loads of subs. And they'll all disappear tomorrow because they'll be seen as spam accounts. Unfortunately. You think Virgins would be the fastest? Well, it would make sense. Maybe that's what they went with the name. I know it was the title sponsor, but not even the title sponsor, the team owner, Richard Branson. I think so, Jan, yeah. People are not ready for Speed 13. I don't even want to know. Eddie Irvine being in it doesn't surprise me. There's more podiums. Technically, Timo Glock, I have more podiums. Said technically again. I almost won a championship in 2010. Hello, Tarso Marquez. Every single message in the chat is just a meme account. Is there anybody real out there? This is when I find out I've been streaming to bots for 3 years. Okay, we've got a few real people, and that's good. Thanks.
You're a full lap ahead of the next car.
Tarso Marquez is not real. Tarso Marquez is not a real person. He's made up. I do sometimes think that I am part of some weird experiment where they see how I react thinking that real people are watching me when really it's just nobody. It's like some scientific scheme to test the effects of something to do with social skills. Like to test social reactions. You're stuck as Bandini for 2 weeks, you can't change your name. Who were you before? Because you're going to be called Lorenzo Bandini for 2 weeks. I don't know who you are. You could be anybody. Does it matter? He's Lorenzo Bandini now. Oh dear. Social experiment on Tinder. Yeah, we've been there, done that. You used to be Takuma Sato, and now you're Sharp Speed. Wow, that narrows it down. Thanks, Ford Mondeo, for the friend request. Oh dear. I got distracted because the F1 2011 bold guy is in the chat. Which I think is the best one today.
Timo's punctured a tyre. He'll be coming in this lap.
Timo Glock's got a puncture. That's funny. My car has made a YouTube account. Incredible. Oh! There's a wing there on the floor. There's... How many... Oh my gosh, what has happened here? What's gone on there?
Yeah, the car ahead has a puncture.
Yo, what is going on?
Car, he's out.
Oh gosh! Let me through! Teresta's got a problem.
Blue flag conditions. Let the car immediately.
Have I got blue flags for a car with a puncture? There's a safety... There's a safety car! We've got a safety car! The first ever safety car.
Car's been deployed.
I'm a lap down, so it doesn't matter, but... That's cool. I'll still be a lap down. Has Button got an issue as well? Everybody's off the bloody track. We box for the, options.
Confirmed.
We don't get to... I don't think we get to pass under the safety car. So I'll just box. You can't unlap. It's, I thought you couldn't unlap until, like, 2024 or something. Do we have a fresh set? We have a set that's at least, like, 94%. He says. Yeah, that's fine. No, this is interesting. Yeah, I didn't think we could get all that back anyway. I think we're 2 laps down, so.
Your car's fitted with the
But
engine
it's
tyre.
interesting to
Just
see
one
a
stop to
safety
go.
car. Safety car! Join queue and slow down. Okay. Notice how there's no
Overtaking the safety
delta.
car. There's one of the Ferraris ahead of you.
Wanted to call it Zolt Baumgartner. That would have been a good name. Oh, sorry, Jolt Baumgartner. Was Bern Maylander in the chat? I can't even see it. '17th, yeah. It'll be more. Let's see how many drivers are actually out of the race. So Webber first, Petrov second, Rosberg third, Perez fourth, Heidfeld fifth, Kobayashi sixth. They've just stayed out. Alonso's out of the race. Alguersuari's out. Glock and Vettel is out. I think Glock caused it all. So Alonso out of his home Grand Prix. That's a championship leader. That is big. That is big, big. And I'm going to be up to 16th after this. Right, there's still no racing incidents. I may not catch the queue before the restart. It doesn't matter. I'm 2 laps down, so it doesn't matter if I catch him or not. Looks like it's going to rain. Strat mode 69. Okay. Just changing the settings on the wheel. Why am I 2 laps down? What happened? Oh, that's just the pace. We're probably 4 seconds a lap slower than the leaders. Bernie Ecclestone's turning the sprinklers on lap 64. The safety car's at turn 4. Alonso retired. Yeah, he did.
The safety car is coming in this lap.
Safety car in this lap.
He's at turn 10. In fact, Buemi's on this lap. If I did catch up to the safety car, we would have been behind Buemi. But we're so far behind. Welcome back, Massa. Set Femboy UK diff to -2. Okay. And they've gone racing. We're back up to racing speed. Buemi's past Di Resta, yes. It's only 4 seconds to Di Resta. Richard, your team is doing great. Crumply, I'm not even going to ask. We are lapping the same as the rest. Hello, Cora. Is it just a picture of Kamui Kobayashi? Caught the rest by 3 seconds in the final sector. Could 15th place be on the cards? Off to see your boy Ronaldo score a hat-trick. I'd love him to have a good tournament. Just to prove that I was gonna say just to prove that age is just a number, but that's just gonna bring the Gary Brabham chat back again. So I've said it now. Yeah, we're really catching Di Resta here.
Button's just put in a new fastest lap. You can now use DRS.
I can now use DRS. Yes, Matteo, this is season 1.
have fitted the option tyre to Liuzzi's car.
How's the tyres looking? Okay so far. 14.7 to Di Resta. How did I install F1 2011? I've got it on Steam. So it's just click install, that was it. Wow, the real Mark Webb is in the chat. That's so cool. Lod, how many minutes have you been gone for? Were you here when the crash happened and the safety car? Right, we're not really catching Di Resta anymore.
Faster than Di Resta. Keep pushing.
Have I ever played Football Manager? Yes. I own every Football Manager since 2010 or 11. Apart from 23, I don't think I own 23. Opinions on sock colours. I don't have any crazy socks. I've just got plain black socks or plain white socks. Favourite type of cheese? Something quite mild. It could be something really mild, like a red Leicester or something. Although right after this stream I'm going to make some pasta and I'm going to put some cheese on it. But the only cheese I've got is cheddar cheese. So that'll have to do. We got a pair of capybara socks. Nice. Stylish. Maybe I should start getting crazy with my socks. What's my end goal for this race? 16th. Or do you mean in life? What's my end goal with life?
Okay, the pits are clear. You should consider pitting soon.
Is P15 possible? Not on pace. My end goal in life, I don't know, to feel accomplished. With the YouTube stuff, my end goal, I'm not gonna pit stop, would be to grow a channel so large that I can then hire people to work full time on creating like AI career modes that you guys can take part in. But because people will be working full time on it, it'll be really in depth, really engaging, and the races will be live streamed and there'll be dedicated websites for it. Be really cool. Now that would be awesome. And it'll start in a random year, like, I don't know, 1985. And it'll cover all forms of motorsport in that year. And because I've got people working full time, they can create the car models, they can create the circuits, they can create everything. The liveries, the drivers and their helmets. Be amazing. It'll be a new form of entertainment, taken to the next level. You're not playing a game, you're not watching a game, you're in the game, but you're watching it. Oh, I know people already do AI championships, that's nothing new. But it'll be taken to the next level. Petrov's leading? What? Sorry, we got what? 8 laps to go? No, less than that. Petrov is in the lead of the race. Rosberg second, with Perez in third. Heidfeld fourth. Hamilton fifth. Webber, Massa, Kobayashi, Button, and Schumacher finishing the points. This is making me dizzy. Petrov in first. What? Okay. My fave sock colour? Depends what I'm wearing. If I'm wearing shorts, I'll wear white socks. If I'm wearing... Oh, it's raining. It's raining. It started to rain. Of course it has. The rain is falling, which is going to throw even more mess into the equation.
Remember to pit this lap.
We're not boxing, though. You'd be down for the AI idea. Oh yeah, it'd be amazing. So cool. It's just that it's nothing I could do on my own, you know. I'd have an office, and then I'd hire people. And each person will be responsible for, let's say, a racing series. We're going to get a puncture on lap 62. Okay. Any retirements? Yeah, we've seen quite a few retirements. I think about 5 or 4. Whoa. You think I should retire the car?
Don't forget, pit in this lap.
That's a negative. Staying out. I smell even better when I'm awake. Thanks. How's James Jr.? Finally, a semi-normal question. Yeah, James Jr.'s doing alright. A Petrov win would be awesome. He won in the 2010 career mode as well, didn't he? How am I? Oh, there's more wings. There's more wings on the floor. I'm good, thank you. How many years old is James Jr.? He turned 3 years old in April. $11.7 to the Resta. Was he the guy who crashed? Guys, stop bringing Gary Brabham into the goddamn conversation. Leave Gary out of this one.
You're catching the Resta by a second a lap.
Am I? Okay. Any plans to legally change my name to Gary? No. I worked with this guy called Gary. Not Gary Brabham, before you say. My first ever job, when I was 17, I worked with this guy called Gary. He was a bit of a weird guy. And he wasn't allowed on the internet at home because his mum said he wasn't. There was a reason for it, but his mum, he lived with his mum and he wasn't allowed on the internet at home. He's probably about 40 years old, I think, maybe early 40s. And I asked one of my co-workers, why is he not allowed on the internet? And they said, oh, a few months ago, we found out that he was sending every bit of money he was earning from his job over to this person in America because he thought the person he was sending it to was Hilary Duff, you know, the actor or the actress who used to be on like Disney Channel. He thought he was talking to Hilary Duff. He was sending Hilary Duff, all this money for months on end until his mum found out and then banned him from the internet. And on that story as well, I think he went, I don't know if he went to prison or, yeah, he must have gone to prison for it. It turned out he was also talking to an underage girl and he went to prison for it, so. And his name was Gary. You know, there's really cringe Facebook accounts that they're like called pedo hunters. They like pretend to be underage people to catch out pedos or something like that. He was caught on one of those So somewhere on the internet there is footage of Gary being caught. Share the vid. I've never seen it. I was in the store when they came in, but I didn't see it. I was just told about it. So I've not actually seen the footage. And this happened, this would have happened in 2018 maybe?
To start catching the car ahead, we need a high minute 23. High 23.
We're not catching the rest.
Leading on DiResta by around half a
Oh,
second
he still
behind.
thinks I am. Why does my brother never appear in the other channel? He's not one to be on camera, you know. Which is fine. Some people don't want to be. Why is there another Gary Brabham account? Is Petrov dead? Let's just check. Is he still in the race? Petrov still leads the race. Hamilton's up to 4th now. He's catching. I think we've either got 1 more lap or 2 more laps. No, Gunter, I'll have to say no, mate. I'm on a diet. This might be the last lap, depending on how far down we are. Yep, we are 2 laps down. Vitaly Petrov wins the race for Lotus Renault. Incredible. Petrov is a Grand Prix winner in this career mode as well as the 2010 career mode. We are going to meet the objective at least. The objective was 17th. We are 16th. Hamilton fastest lap on the last lap. And round in the final corner for the final time. It's going to be 16th place. Second best result of the season, and we once again meet the race objective. Get in there. The less said about the chat, the better. I felt that was a fever dream. Same old Ronaldo, always whining.
Good race.
I'm going to watch that
I'll see
after
you back
this.
at the garage.
There we go then. Petrov wins by half a second over Nico Rosberg. Sergio Perez on the podium in his debut season. Hamilton 4th. Heidfeld in 5th place. And it's Massa, Weber, Kobayashi, Button and Michael Schumacher, the final point scorer. There's a few drivers a lap down. I'm 2 laps down. My fastest lap was, yeah, kind of slower than the rest. Not really near anybody. A 4 DNFs, Ferrari of Alonso, Alguersuari. Well, 2 Spanish drivers out of the race. Glock and Vettel. You can't see his name, but Vettel is there. What does it mean for the Drivers' Championship? Well, it means Hamilton takes the lead, Massa up to 2nd, and Alonso all the way down to 3rd place. Vitaly Petrov has scored 57 points in the first 5 races and is in 4th place in the championship. What? That's crazy. Heidfeld's on 25. Wow. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And the Constructors' Championship, it's still Ferrari first, McLaren second, Red Bull third, Lotus Renault on 82 points, putting the pressure on Red Bull. Not too bad, we're still 10th. They're going to be happy with me. Are we going to see the bold guy? That's not the bold guy. That's not the bold guy. Where is he? Show me the bold man. Please. You're not bold. Go away. Where is he? Don't tell me he's left the team. Okay, we don't even get an appearance from him. That's it. Well, thank you very much for watching this stream. If you did enjoy that weird stream, make sure to like the stream, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another YouTube live stream. It's been fun. Goodbye.